Okay, it's, I believe, August 29th, 2014. I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought maybe I'd update you guys. I've harvested a lot, sent a lot out, made powder, made jelly, all kinds of stuff, but there's still a few peppers on the plants. I've been asked by a couple people if I was going to do an update, so I figured I might as well. Not a whole lot to see, but I'll show you kind of where I'm at. Things are starting to wind down. It's getting towards the end of the season, but we'll take a look at them. This is my orange hab. It's kind of all over the place this year, but you can see it still has a few peppers on it. Yucatan white hab. I haven't really done a lot with this pepper. It's kind of small. As soon as you take a bite, you hit seeds, and I'm not a big fan of that, but it's definitely a heavy producer. This was my not chocolate habanero, and also a very heavy producer. I assume it's just a red hab. Pretty warm. As you can see, there are a lot on it. I haven't done a lot with it either. Made a little bit of powder, not much else. Gave some away. This is a Trinidad seasoning. I don't know if you can tell, but the leaves look pretty droopy. It broke down at the base the other day, and I've got it fastened or tightened back up. I don't know if it's going to make it, but it has a lot of fruit on it. Hopefully at least what's on there will ripen. Kind of shocked by that. It didn't have any heat. I think it's kind of a filler for a lot of people, but I thought it'd have at least a little bit of heat. This, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but this guy broke all the way off. The whole plant broke, and it was just a stub. Last time I made a video, there was nothing but just a stub literally sticking out. And I said I'd just kind of let it go, see what happened. Doubt we'd get fruit off of it. Well, to my surprise, it is covered with fruit. Came all the way back, and I'm pretty sure I will probably get at least a couple ripe pods off of it. It's amazing how resilient these plants are. This is my black naga. I've pulled a lot of peppers, but there's still some on there. Tabasco. A lot of peppers on it. Hungarian hot wax. This is kind of a mystery to me. It's a Hawaiian sweetheart. They're supposed to be red. I have another one at a different location, and it is red. Every pepper put off by this plant has been orange. I've saved seeds from it. I don't know if it's some sort of mutation or a cross. It looks exactly like the red one, except for it's orange. I don't know, it's pretty good pepper. Not crazy hot, just nice little heat, but just strange that they're yellow instead of red, or orange instead of red. Jaluchin. This little guy we didn't think was going to make it early in the year, and it's Billy Baker jalapeno. It's kind of covered. Ancient sweet. Very disappointed in this guy. There was nothing sweet at all about it. Tasted kind of like a bell pepper. Waited a long time for him to turn red, and nothing. It's like a big red bell pepper. It's my other Wanda My Jacks. This is the one that didn't break. And you can see a lot of the leaves are starting to turn yellow. It's just that time of year. I fed them, but things are winding down. 7-pot Mad Balls. Made some jelly with one of these. It turned out pretty good. Made some powder. 7-pot Infinity. I made a batch of jelly with one of these peppers, and it's about perfect. Nice and warm, but doesn't kill you. Boot Orange Copenhagen. I like this little pepper. It's got a nice kick to it. It's supposed to be an Indian carbon boot, but I'm still not convinced that's what it is. All the peppers were really small, even the new stuff coming in. Really small. Not big, and I know they don't grow as long, but they're usually pretty fat, and all my peppers were really small. I don't know. Bootjulokia caramel. And this guy has really produced. I sent a friend 2.5 pounds the other day, about 2 weeks ago, and it's already put even more out. Smaller Bootjulokia caramel. It's putting out lots of pods too. Made powder off of these and made, I think I made jelly with some of those. Yellow 7-pot Primo. A few peppers. This one is in the 15-gallon pot as well as the Bootjulokia caramel, and you can see they have just really produced. MOA Scotch Bonnet. Still a lot of peppers on it. Jamaican hot chocolate. Made some powder with just strictly Jamaican hot chocolates in it. It's really good powder. My wife even uses it. Scotch Bonnet 7 Jonah. I made some powder recently out of this, so there's not a whole lot in there, but you can see there's still a few hiding here and there. And here are my Reapers. I have made powder out of the Reapers, just straight Reaper powder, and I can't keep up. These guys are producing like crazy. I mean, you can see all in there. I've gave them away. I've took some to 2 different restaurants locally. I've shipped some out. This is the one in the 15-gallon pot, and it was smaller. You can see now it's like a foot bigger than the 2 around it. I mean, how much can you do with the hottest pepper in the world? Anybody has a good hot sauce recipe, hit me up. Every one I make tastes like vinegar, too much vinegar. And you can see some of the pods still aren't stable. You know, that one's kind of elongated. But they all have, I guess you can see the tails. More tails. So I believe they're all true Reapers. But these guys are around 6 feet tall now. And covered with pods. I don't know if you can see all those in there, but it's ridiculous how many pods are on these things. So I know it's kind of quick, but really not a whole lot to show. So there you go. If there is a adequate reason, I'll update again. Take it easy.